Before this video starts, I would just like to say there are some things in it that might make certain viewers very uncomfortable. There are some things that are very offensive, some things that are very gross, some things that are just outright ridiculous. Nonetheless, viewer discretion is advised. If at any point you feel uncomfortable, please just click away. Thanks, and enjoy the video. This is so good. That really helps my cravings. Alright, let's see what's on YouTube.
3, 2, 1, sing! Eating animals is wrong, McDonald's. Hurting animals is wrong, McDonald's. Share this song and change your entire menu to be vegan from now on.
Oh boy, this is going to be a rough day. What is up, my hatchlings? I am Hannah Conjunction, and I have some juice in my coils for you guys. Now, normally, I don't care for drama. I much rather stay out of it. But I've seen so much on this woman that it was really starting to bug me, and I thought I needed to get my thoughts out to you guys. So buckle up, hatchlings. This is going to be a bumpy ride. By now, I think everyone has heard about that vegan teacher. And if you haven't, well, lucky you. Because I sure wish I didn't know about this Pushy.
It takes a stronger person to be vegan because you just gotta basically shut your mouth.
Nagging.
And you know why you won't be vegan? Because you're too weak.
Poor excuse for an animal rights activist.
Happened in World War II. Who did they put in these concentration camps? And yet these very same people put animals in concentration camps.
But I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself here. Now, I have nothing against vegans. More power to you if you're a vegan. It's not for me personally, and I do love animals. I have more than a few pets in my actual life. And, well, look at me. I'm a heckin' furry. I'm a giant snake dragon, for Pete's sake. But getting back on topic. While I have a massive respect for the level of commitment that veganism requires, I'm not going to deny that I also love a good burger. Now, I don't believe in pushing what I believe on other people, and I certainly don't respond well whenever someone comes up to me practically shoving their lifestyle or beliefs down my throat. You be your very best you. This is my motto. Always has been. What works for you, though, might not work for me, and of course, vice versa. Respect is key in having a dialogue with someone. Treat others the way you want to be treated. It's really not that hard.
Don't like vegan food? I don't give a rat's ass if you don't like vegan food. This isn't about... But I don't give a fuck if you don't like vegan food. Just eat the fucking food and shut up.
Unless you're the vegan teacher, apparently. Now, listen. You cannot force this stuff on people. I get it. Being vegan would totally be ideal. For everybody. For our world. But it's just not for everyone. Some people, of course, can't afford it. It can get pretty expensive. I've read up on some articles online here, and yeah, it's not great for everybody, especially not the lower class of people. Sometimes buying a pound of beef or a dozen eggs is much cheaper and easier for folks. Secondly, you kinda have to take in food allergies into consideration. If someone with a nut allergy wants to be vegan, they'd have to be extremely careful, especially depending on the level of severity of their allergy. Some people have a mild allergy, but others have a serious, deadly one. I had a friend who was allergic to almonds. So much, in fact, she couldn't even touch them without irritating her skin. I've yet to see a clip of that vegan teacher responding to a comment about this topic. I mean, I doubt her answer would be any less stellar, considering every time she talks about going vegan, she kinda makes it sound like it's the easiest thing in the world, and that some people lack the commitment because they're just selfish. Yeah, I don't even know this lady. Now, just where did this woman come from? I'm sure most of you know. But for those who are wondering, apparently this all started on TikTok. TikTok. That app. An app I don't even use because it just never caught my interest. A young man by the name of Tommy Innit posted this.
I'm at college and surrounded by women.
And this lady decided to respond with this.
Don't be scared, Tommy. Just follow that meat teacher, Miss Tofu. She'll help you find a nice vegan girl who will teach you what to do.
Keep in mind, this lady is 56 years old, I think. So yeah, that's a little creepy, Miss Karen. What? No, I'm not kidding. Her name is literally Katie Karen. Kadie Karen. Look for yourselves.
Miss Karen is here. Miss Karen is here. Let's get ready for English class. Miss Karen.
Yeah, this woman actually taught to small children when she talks to randos on the internet like this.
Don't like vegan food? I don't give a rat's ass if you don't like vegan food. This isn't about... But I don't give a fuck if you don't like vegan food. Just eat the fucking food and shut up.
I've seen clips of this woman call people evil for eating meat. And if they do, then apparently they can't go to heaven?
This young lady here wrote to me as a teacher and asked me my opinion about whether she was going to go to heaven if she kept on eating animals. I suggested to her that no, she would not be going to heaven.
Lady, I watch anime fandoms of 2 shows about demons in hell. People have told me I ain't going to heaven for that. Guess I should add eating meat onto the list of things that'll get me sent to hell.
Where exactly do I go? To double hell?
Oh, jeez, I don't think we've even touched the tip of the iceberg yet. She also claims to be an animal rights activist. Now, I'm all for animal rights. Everyone who knows me knows how much I love my animals, and all animals in general. But this lady... I'm gonna say it. She's up there with PETA. Not knowing a damn thing about animals, but acts like veganism is the one true path to enlightenment. Or something. I don't know. I don't parade on TikTok with badly designed shirts and a ukulele and do 8 minors about a diet. Recently, I was watching her response to Daz Games, who's a really funny YouTuber I watch. He's reacted to one of her videos on his Daz Watches series, where he just reacts to stuff his fans ask him to check out, which made her do this really strange response to him.
Like F you do.
She was saying all kinds of crazy things in her video that just really annoyed me. Like, I find her so annoying that if you ask me what is more unpleasant, listening to the vegan teacher ramble, or banging my head against a wall repeatedly, it would be the vegan teacher. No contest. At all. In her response, she says people keep telling her that animals eat each other in the wild. Which, yes, that's true. They do. But then she uses buffalo as an example? Kind of randomly, too. And then she goes on to say...
Among the strongest animals and elephants? Do you ever wonder how they get to be so big? They don't eat other animals. How do giraffes get so tall? All they do is eat leaves.
You're an English teacher, right, Miss Karen? Well, how about I teach you something about science? Giraffes do not have long necks because of their diet. This is from years of evolution and adaptation. That's what it takes for them to survive. Those who don't adapt, die off. Those who do, live on and pass their successful genes off to their offspring. And I hate to break it to you, but I've seen animals like elephants, cows, and even apes eat meat. It does actually happen. Is it easy for them to digest? No, not always. Not in the slightest sometimes. Does that stop them?
Ha! No.
Oh, and did you know? Even deer eat other deer. They'll find a carcass and just munch on it. They'll even eat the bloody velvet off their antlers that they shed. I'm not kidding, it's horrifying. Look. But now, all joking and memeing aside, I have to mention a serious reason why a lot of people dislike Miss Karen and her pushing veganism. Because while she may not be able to convert people to it, her pet, on the other hand...
So this is in reply to you, Avery Butterfield. You think that it would be a lot healthier if I fed my dog non-vegan food and I fed her some animals instead. So my question to you is, how healthy would it be for the other animals?
Wait, let me get this straight. So you don't feed your dog meat. Your dog, which is a carnivore. You know what dogs used to be, right? Right here? Look, I hate to sound like the pet police, but if you're not going to give your pet the proper diet she needs to survive, all because of your beliefs, then you should probably have your dog taken away from you. I can't even believe this needs to be said, but dogs and cats cannot live on a vegan diet. They need meat. It's what their ancestors have eaten for years. All you're doing is making her sick and unhealthy.
Hi, beautiful Bella. You ready to walk now? Are you on strike again? We've been sitting here for 15 minutes. I want to go.
Poor Bella here honestly looks so malnourished. Her coat is matted and dull. Oh, poor thing. Even her eyes are screaming for help. Oh, and when she's not abusing her pet, Karen's out here saying things like this.
You're absolutely wrong. Coming out as a vegan animal rights activist, as somebody who cares beyond themselves, is much more special than it is to come out as a member of the LGBTQ community. Coming out as a member of the LGBTQ community is an entirely selfish act. It's talking about you.
Oh, but wait! There's more!
Hey. For fun, I went to your profile and noticed that you have dark skin. Maybe you call yourself black. Do you know what I did when George Floyd died? I bawled my eyes out. I cried like crazy. Do you know how many Black Lives Matter protests I've been to? Do you know how your ancestors were treated? Enslaved, raped, and murdered? Do you not know what they do to the animals right now in the industry? It would be great, even if you're not saving the animals, and if you don't give a shit about anyone but yourself, you at least don't make it worse for people like me who are trying.
I've never met anyone who harasses people this much over a diet. She has harassed and responded to many YouTubers, creators, celebrities, and just random people on the internet. And all of them honestly seem more like attacks. She even attacked a YouTuber named Isaac Butterfield, basically telling all her viewers that he messaged her saying he was going to go vegan.
Isaac Butterfield! I just got your message. Oh my god, you're becoming vegan? This is the best news.
The video gets a little odd. Frankly, it made me really uncomfortable watching it.
Which means that all your veins and your arteries unclog, which means that all of your parts work well, like all the plumbing, like, you know, down there on you, that part. Oh, actually, I don't really want to think of you down there. But
Yeah, that's way over the cringe tier. Oh my gosh, you know what she reminds me of? That steak teacher from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared series.
Oh no, look, it's all broken and on the floor.
Next, she's gonna tell us that not eating vegan foods makes your teeth turn gray. Okay, before I close this video off, because it's probably getting a little long at this point, there's a few reasons I debated on making it. For starters, I would just like to say that, no, I'm not doing this just for views. I'm doing this because I really couldn't keep my opinion to myself. It bugged me that much. She's been all over my social media, my YouTube. She's been literally everywhere, and I can't avoid her. So I just kind of wanted to add in my 2 cents on this woman. I've seen this lady literally harass people, mainly Minecraft YouTubers for some reasons, it seems. I'm not really sure why. I'm just a small channel with very little subs. I doubt it'll happen, but if it does, say what you want about me, Miss Karen. I couldn't care less. I say this because I've noticed that whenever she does response videos to people who've talked about her on this platform, she'll tend to spread lies like that person is becoming vegan, or say they attacked her in their video, sent their followers to harass her, whatever else she could pull out of her bag of crazy. I feel I remain pretty respectful for the most part, even though you really don't deserve it. Unlike you, Miss Karen, I actually know how to treat people with views different from my own. Now, is there a possibility that Karen is just a troll, and she made this vegan teacher persona for the sake of attention? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I hope she is, because that would mean she really doesn't believe half the crap she spouts, and that Bella isn't abused off camera. We might never really know. But I also doubt that the vegan teacher will be going away anytime soon. So, I think I'm just gonna sit back and watch this dumpster fire of a person simmer for a little while longer. Well, that's all I have for you guys today, hatchlings. If at any point you enjoyed this video, crush that like button in your coils and burn it to a fiery crisp. Keep being your best you, hatchlings, and remember, if someone like the vegan teacher is giving you trouble, do what my old buddy Freakazoid did.
Ow! Get out of here with that watch! Lay off the poor beavers, will ya? Jeez! You're a creep! Go away! We're having a good time until you showed up, jeepers! Go have some coffee with cream or something! Because I'll tell you something! This is a happy place!
That never gets old. See you guys next time!